Have you ever made a choice you deeply regret? What if I told you you don't have to live with it? That you don't have to keep letting it crush your desire to move forward? If you could go back and change one decision, how different would your life be? It's noted that about 80% of people have difficulty with their relationships, and that can be due to a concept of limiting decisions versus limiting beliefs. When a negative situation arises, we make a decision in that moment. For example, let's say your partner starts making jabs at you about your weight, about maybe what you're snacking on, or how your clothes might be fitting just a little bit tighter. In those moments, you potentially make the decision that you're not good enough. You'll never live up to their expectations. You're doomed forever losing weight. Now these decisions morph into beliefs of unworthiness or being unlovable. You see, beliefs are hard to change, but if you could go back in time and mechanically change the decision you made, game over. There are a series of decisions made in past relationships pertaining to what people think about themselves, the actual relationship, and their future. Most people are not open to receiving love. They run away from intimacy, and then when they get too far, they feel abandoned. And then they end up playing ping pong for the rest of their life with money, love, and relationships. All fears are fear of feelings. We're afraid of getting too intimate because we're afraid we're going to be rejected, but then when we get too far away from it, we feel abandoned. When it comes to losing weight, we're super motivated in the beginning, but as time goes on, that motivation dwindles, and just like ping pong, we go back and forth numerous times. Reg Malhotra and his team from Neuromasters Academy train people how to basically, in your mind, fly above your life, and the life is represented in the form of a timeline, past and future. The subconscious and unconscious mind stores so much data that it doesn't know the difference between real and imagined, past and future. With this knowledge, clients go into a trance, but they don't go into the event. Why? Because when you go back in, your brain conjures up vivid pictures and feelings and can actually think the event is happening again. Think about something bad that's happened in your past, maybe a bad breakup, a car accident, a broken bone. I bet when you think of that event, if it was profound enough, it makes you restrict in your body some way. Maybe your heart rate increases. If you could use a technique that allows you to just see your timeline, go above it, find the event, go before it, remain above it, but looking where you are now in physical reality, what does this presuppose? That the event hasn't happened yet. This process is called the multi-dimensional neurological opposite of now, and there are certain learnings you want to get before you make your way back to now. I'm going to take you through the limiting decisions process that Malhotra teaches so you can now change the belief that has led you to the decision you no longer wish to think about. I want you to close your eyes. Find the event in the timeline and go right before it, while looking toward the future to today. Make sure you're not feeling any emotion. Ask yourself, what is there to learn from this event? What are the learnings that will allow myself to get out of pain? Learnings are typically something that can support you in the future. Allow free associations to come. Now fly back to the present, still remaining above, and if any event comes up related to that event or similar in nature, remind yourself of the learnings and then come back to now. If any negative feelings come, keep going higher above your timeline until your entire life looks like a grain of rice. Now, in order to seal this event, you need to create what's called future pacing, and you do that by creating future memories in the now. I want you to create a memory that's inclusive of pictures, sounds, feelings, stillness, movement, brightness. Step into your own body and look through your own eyes as if it's happening. Now, remove yourself from the picture or movie and see your body in the picture. Now you're seeing it like a movie. So now go above your timeline like before, but go to the future, drop in, and on your way back, allow certain things to happen in your timeline. Studies indicate the more intentional we are about what we want, the more we will move in that direction. Otherwise, we're just aimless. Adopting a flexibility of behavior will allow you to let go more and surrender. We can't change our past, but we can change our perspective, how we react, and apply what we've learned. Isn't it time you stop letting that one decision you made dictate your entire life? I know we all carry a purse, a backpack, maybe even a large duffel bag full of bad decisions we've made along the way. But for better or for worse, those decisions created a particular trajectory for our life. And even if those decisions hurt other people, they perhaps inspired those people to make certain decisions on their path. And you have to look at it like it's an energetic thing. We're all exchanging energy in one way or another. And is that completely going to take away the pain? Is this visualization going to completely take away the pain? Probably not. But try to do things that mitigate it. And over time, as you progress in life and you learn more lessons, you have a greater understanding of how the world works and how we're all exchanging and bouncing ideas off of each other. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.